Hello, Lewpac.
Good evening, sirs and ladies and gentlemen. How we doing? Are we good?
We're doing great. We just watched some great 20v20
No,
action,
I
and we're getting ready
was
for the 5v5s. Picking a few teams for us to vote for.
I was watching and enjoying Mr. Bean killing everybody. Here is it not though? Because you get less points.
True, they didn't get their season points.
You do get season points, just not as much.
Yeah, but we did get to see them go and have another match just a
Going
little
for the
while
cap.
ago.
Then it's the 4-1 split, and it's Sun Bias. It's Dip, the very interesting Arcane tank team. So it's double duty frontline here with the Arcane tank. Super interesting, but the stack from Lols and Dip gives Cargera a nice opening. One of the duties is going to go down. SBI Bias knock up onto Grafisa. Dora getting a lot of space to play here. They're trying to run down. Like Boda and Karg are just running at Tommy, and it's... I don't know about this. They're wasting a lot of time on this. And if Adora comes in with the save... Oh, no, Adora actually got picked off. So it did play nicely because they'll turn that one into a kill on Tommy very quickly. Looks like they'll probably get one extra on SBI is biased. Oh, he gets a little bit stuck on the cap point there. That is, in fact, a solid object. You will not be able to go through that, but Graffiti's going to go for the cap. And I believe SBI is biased should be okay to get out. There's the tackle. Nicely dodged by Cargera. Knock up. Grafis actually might want this. There's a stun. There's some bow action, and a couple more should do it. One more little
anything. There you
dink,
go.
and
Now
there.
he's done.
Wow. What? And then that's really wasted his time as well.
He's very late to get back to this next fight, especially so early on. You know, usually when you die early, you can get back to the match really quick. But if everybody else is already getting back after...
Yeah, that was a big hit early on. Most importantly here, by the way, is going to be the Arcane playing onto the bow. If he can keep the bow shut down, and in addition, if they can just make sure that Boda never gets his soldier armor going, they should be good. The issue is obviously is like the fire against Boda. He's just going to charge up Fury on something the fire puts down every time. Wouldn't even mind him playing the sort of pump and dump. He's playing the one-handed right now for the Pyroblast, but I wouldn't mind a firewall build here just to protect him because they are just running at him. And a wall of fire would annoy Boda a lot because he's running the Fury, not the Valor. He charges it up in the fire, hits the Raven. Stun goes out onto Tommy. Adora keeping things under control. Double stun comes out from the red team. Lol's there. Nice duty for the team. Now they can hold their ground. Artillery instantly interrupted. He rolls again. Boda going low, but Shekri jumps in. Now Max bleeds. Tommy might drop here. Nice orb from Adora. Gets the lockdown onto Boda, but Boda blinks to safety. The Pyroblast not quite enough to finish the job. Carvin and duking it out with Tommy. Neither of them has any health. There's the swap, but the artillery goes off. And the artillery connects with Carvin, and then down he goes. Now Shekri is going to Pound Town as they look to finish him. But Cargera just stopping the follow-up from Adora. Finally, Grafis is going to go. Artillery onto Cargera. Shekri is gone.
This could get interesting. I was looking for another match because I was afraid this one was going to turn into a stomp. And...
No, this Arcane is a sleeper, honestly, right? It just plays against the value. Like, having two duties is insane, right? Obviously, he doesn't have the DPS of an Axe. The Axe is insane DPS, but you balance that out with pretty much consistently shutting down the bow and stopping the Fury from Boda and having loads of little mini silences on the crossbow. Like, you can win with less DPS output if you're controlling the enemy's DPS. They want to play the choke as well, though, because they got the Great Hammer, they got that Arcane Orb, they got a bunch of things that perform well. And the Hammer is forcing Grafis to play Merkhood, which means he can't reset that quiver on demand. There goes the interrupt from Cargera. One artillery goes down. Oh, he's actually using Fireball now. Was that a fireball? No, that was weird. Oh no, it was the Pyroblast was huge there. He actually got it off. I didn't think Cargera would let it go. There's the purge onto the Purity. Down goes the burning ground. And Cargera just trying to zone. The Raven connects onto Tommy, but the stun goes out onto Cargera. And once again, this Judy. And Adora's getting a lot of healing value in this Judy. That orb resets the fight. Dip comes in with the elbow smash. Lols, everybody's low, though. They don't have either Judy available for a little bit. Boda gets shut down in double fire stacks, taking a lot of frontline pressure. This time, they might get Tommy. The stun comes out. Grafis finds the angle as well. They're trying to stack for Adora, and that was beautiful positioning from Tommy. Tommy. I think they're going to finally get him on the next hit, and there he goes. They held their ground, but this time the bow got so much space. Lols pops the energy shield, but there's the stack up, which gives Kagera the stun. Adora, Dip, everybody might go down here. Adora's definitely going down. Dip should be okay, and I think SBI's bias should be okay. If he has a tackle, maybe not.
Nope.
It might be the
That's
ace.
it.
There's the ace.
Double.
Wow.
Wow. That just finished that off. These guys are pretty good there, Lewpac.
That's done. That's done. And then these guys are the ones that don't have the cleanse, of course. That was beautiful, to be honest. I mean, Dip could run Arcane Cleanse in theory, which would potentially free up the rest of his team off of Merkhoods and to run something more offensive. But I feel like they really want the Frazzle just to actually try and have some DPS coming out. No, got it. He's actually running Mimic for double energy shock then. He's actually spamming like non-stop energy shocks with the Mimic here. Boda coming in. Lol's charging up on Kagera, but look at this. It's a game of chicken, and Boda and Lols are not stacking each other. What's interesting is I think Lols might even be using the single target Q. I've seen a few people on Realm Breaker using single target Q on the axe as well. There goes his Raven. No, they're both using Rending Swing then. Tommy going to get knocked back. Swap out. There's the blink, but Tommy, the follow-up from Grafis, and this time Dip's Purge on the bow was a little bit late. They're going to get forced into 10, and this is going to be a 20 into game. There was a brief moment of hope there.
Yeah, just
for the raid team.
They had,
and then normal service was resumed, and they got dumpstered.
They had that one
Adora's
shot,
gonna
and
die
then it was just too
inside the
much.
tent. Oh, no one likes to see that happen.
No. All right, I'm watching on the other screen here. I'm watching Rafikon, and he's up 3 caps. He's got all the points, but he's just been pushed back to 10, and it's one of those weird. Will they have an attempt to even get the comeback? Because they've won the fight. They have their opponents up against 10, but they're not able to make any caps. This is going to be a full minute.
Always painful, yeah.
It took them until the very last 4 seconds to even get one cap in their favor for the red
on
team.
The Staff of Balance, you absolute legend. Love to see it. Love to see a bit of Staff of Balance back in. They've got the
Sob?
There's 2 arcanes in this match. They've got a support arcane. Rafikan team is being drilled here. There's a support arcane. Fatality is running the which one is it, the even song or the Dawnbreaker? I can't remember which one's which. Dawnbreaker's the
fire. Yeah.
And the even song is the arcane. I always get them confused. It looks amazing. And it's such a good weapon, honestly, for punishing clumps. Like it has a lot of potential here.
These guys had 50 points when they started that victory and push.
Support arcane.
They lost a lot of points when they had control of this.
Yeah, but they got a really nice finish on it.
Team just constantly keeps the push on. They make you really work for every cap.
But again, you know, he's running Cultist Sandal. He's gone full anti-heal. Like if you thought they've got an axe, they've got Raw-Bit on axe as well, right? You might. I think healing at this point might actually damage you. Like I actually think that's gone to like minus 10% effectiveness. So when you get here, like the heals are just doing nothing when the combo's out there.
Very little.
Absolutely love it. And here comes the even song now. And that. Look at the speed. They all just get stuck in that clump and they can't do anything. But they're just steamrolling. Chillite's going for the back cap. Chillite's like, yeah, but Noob Slayer's seen it. They need to watch themselves though, because they have max curse stacks. There is an axe as well, and they're just they're disrespecting a little bit one of the best teams in the game. Honestly, just running in front of spawn like it's nothing. I don't think it's going to punish them, but honestly,
it could.
One if they had a bit more of an explosive DPS there to punish, Chicken gets sniped. Their healer just got sniped. Like, what are they going to do? Their healer just got sniped, and now they're going to get run over. Like, why are they messing around in front of 10 when they already have the 3 cap? They have
lost.
to. I mean, they could fight, I guess.
They're gonna lose 2 on the way out, maybe. And
they're gonna lose maybe Raw-Bit if Chicken's not back. They are gonna lose Raw-Bit, but it's still a 3 cap. And I'm pretty sure they can hold 2 because Uzbeks are the healers have gone off to hit the cap.
The healer should not be the one going to cap.
Why is the healer capping? I don't like
Aramis,
it.
you got to get that heal. He needs to get some
If they
love.
notice this could be a problem. Oh, the orb from downtown, that was beautiful. And Noobslayer is actually running a Demon Cape build as well. These guys have got like there's Hoods of Tenacity. These guys are trying to create the next meta, the Arcane meta. We had an Arcane DPS meta for a while. We had a Locust support meta during the Rampant days.
Fun. Yeah.
And now are we going to have a Plate Arcane support meta?
We could see
Judy?
it. We've seen 3 different Arcane coming into the 5v5s lately, so it seems like everything's being tried. People can see that Arcane should be used, so just which one do you end up using?
This is ridiculous.
Just like
what is this? It's a bunch of people slowly dying with minus 80% healing. Like I think it comes down to who doesn't run out of energy first. Like, honestly, if they actually change from the one hand, right? If they change their Arcane to an even song as well, because they're not facing a bow, so the one hand Arcane's not so desperate. Imagine the Staff of Balance even song combo. You'd barely be able to move.
Right.
Like you would be.
Oh, Noobslayer's in trouble here. Are they gonna finish him off?
Rafi's in trouble
just
as
gonna
well.
take one hit.
Like, oh, they
There's
find
Noobslayer,
Noobslayer. They
and
the orb
Ravidix
missed.
is also in trouble.
Uzbek missed his orb, but they might trade Rafi. They're trying to shock him, but they find Ravid and it's GG.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. What a match.
Ridiculous. I'm on Jake 22. I'll get you his tank in just a second.
I'll just go to Jake and then find it. Oh, this could be a good one. So we've got One Punch Man and this Daybreaker as well. The Daybreaker, super good right now.
And I think this is it. I think we just saw the end of this match, Lewpac. I think
yeah, maybe. They might get one shot at it, but they're gonna have to do it very convincingly.
Well, they just lost one. They're still waiting on one to get back into the match.
So again, this is a different kind of thing. We're seeing the Daybreaker, right? And the Daybreaker is another thing that has come about. Try and counter the bow because the E has a purge component, and of course, stopping bows is very important. Oh, Nick, he rolls the purge. That was really good from Nick, but now they're gonna actually just beat on him without a roll. He does have the mage armor up. Down goes the Judy from Black Tie. In the meantime, the fireman is getting, or the Arcane Man is getting run down. He's nice and tanky though, puts down the even song, doesn't connect. They do manage to dodge it. Now the stun comes out. Apollinator and Nick completely shut down, but they're not getting up this choke. Maximi, their healer, has been driven back to 10, and they have no chance right now of getting the kills they need to turn this match around. They're gonna just bleed out slowly in 10. I don't think anyone will die unless they get very unlucky. I say
Pollinator might die.
Pollinator might die, but he's not going to mind. Here comes the slam. Gets the slam onto 2. The hitbox very big there. And Aurelia. Right, so Aurelia's using the Shoes of Tenacity to charge up those impalers. So like a Shoes of Tenacity impaler for extra bam. I like it. I love this build, honestly. And the auto attack damage from the Daybreaker build is no joke. It is very strong here as well. Like, you saw how much damage plate axes were doing. Even Judicator armor axes were doing crazy damage. Valor armor axes, crazy damage. The fact that there's anything that's competitive when axes are that good tells you how good some of these builds are now. And it just makes sense. It reminds like that Daybreaker Tenacity build. It's like a Geminex kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different.
What a great match, though.
Well, there are none left. Everything else just ended. I'm watching the final level 3 tick down as the team is sitting in tent. We had some good matches there, but I've got something I have to do. It's very important, Lewpac. The vote, but he wasn't put into a match.
Oh, we're told versus Eric Wurr in this. This could be an interesting one, actually. The Polska Grom are playing. Bunny team with the pre-activated bow ready to lock and load. And this is ANCQ's not going to enjoy this match. This is a great build.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
ANCQ is not going to enjoy this match because he is going to be Here's going to be Geminex for a large portion of
This
it. And
is
here
gonna be a
comes the
good
first
match.
one, getting a lovely purge through. Actually, that's a good firewall until the Valor comes down. And CQ now getting a deflect. Geminex will not have energy problems with this either, which allows him to play the tenacity. In the meantime, we're told looking for a bit of bunny team. They don't have a purge for this right now, and he is slamming the damage. In goes the Judy boot. Sakata is in a look at that anti-heal. Sakata does nothing, and everybody is about to get murdered here. Sakata's doing his best to keep his boys up, but there's the Raven. The Daybreaker goes through the stun onto Sakata, has the energy shield, keeping him alive for a bit. The Firewall does nothing in the face of Armor of Valor. Armor of Valor laughs at your Firewall
nothing.
as Onion or AFK. He's actually playing the fire today. Oh, that's a 4-man stun. That would actually be good if your players were alive, but unfortunately for them, they are not.
That's okay. He'll get his cooldowns back in time.
Geminex going for mid. This is a really late cap, by the way.
This is a
They're
very late
back
cap
to
here.
5 already. Rebane and Aliv's coming back. Champion of Brazil. Rebane's on fire, or Aliv's is on fire, sorry, but using a bit of mitigation with his defensives. Oh, there's the purge. ANCQ no longer has anything. And if he gets any sort of damage going, Geminex will just spin at him. And watch this. He's just going to get jabbed and jabbed.
Jab, jab,
and
jab,
jabbed.
jab.
You guys are on Geminex too, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
good.
watching here.
Yeah, just
this
so...
is the match to watch here. The Geminex pokey poke is so entertaining.
Actually,
There's so much
Rebane
going
is
on with what he
getting...
does.
Rebane is getting ooga booga right now. They're going full caveman, but look at that counter. Look at that
Meme's gonna
counter
go
and
down here.
Geminex. Yeah, they went in hard.
So is Whittled. If he's not careful, he's going to get up. Is he going to turn around on this, get a little stun in?
There's
He
another
used the
purge.
heals.
Oh, no, that one didn't actually connect. ANC, that didn't connect, and Rebane might pay the price for that. Finally, they drive ANCQ out, and he is going to die. Firewall goes down. Oh,
Just
look,
doesn't care. Doesn't care. He's going to stand on it just to...
Sakata, you hope you weren't trying to
energy.
save that purity there, bro. Oh, that was a stun from downtown.
That's done.
The
And he
firewall...
just charged.
Oh, that was a good firewall, actually. The purity's on. The auto range as well, by the way. The auto range is longer than the purity. The Daybreaker. He just looks chunky in that Armor of Valor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks kind of beefy. He almost looks a little overweight.
This is looking very one-sided right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned for this match. I do want to keep it on for a bit longer because
Like ANCQ is not getting anything right now.
he's not getting any space. He's
Like the only
completely
thing he's
piled
getting
up
is
on.
stunned and stabbed. Oh, that was a bit of a weird Valor there. Actually, it wasn't really the one, but they're already so far ahead in momentum. And these guys are just getting bullied to 10.
This is mean.
That's a nasty
Why do we
Raven
even
as
watch
well. There's the
matches like this? It's
Daybreaker.
just
ANCQ
rude.
is down again. Sakata's killed under the tent beam. Like, this is... And they can't even go and loot. Like, they have no health, so if they go and loot, they get picked. This is bullying. The Whittled team is being absolutely dumpstered right now.
There's a bunch of teams being bullied right now. I went over to go check out what Rafikon was doing, and poor Dip for the lols. SBI is biased. Adora Bubbles and Tommy are just getting 73 to 146. Did I say 73? I meant 53 to 146.
This one is another 3-point. They're just going to run at them. And again, you know, this is the frontline build is just amazing for this guy because if they put the firewall down, he valors him. ANCQ just gets like nuked. And also the E from the spear will go through the firewall. He cannot be stopped. He's like the juggernaut when he gets going. ANCQ tries to turn it onto Geminex and gets Valor in his face in return. Nice frontline duty. The orb from Rebane was absolutely beautiful there. ANCQ this time, one of the things he does have that works is the mage armor, stopping the stacks on Geminex. They try to pump Geminex and Onion or AFK nearly kills himself on the deflecting spin. ANCQ gets knocked up. Bunny team drilling him. He's going to roll out. Sakata comes in with the reset. The whole time, though, it's a 3-cap. And this is the thing. You don't even need to win the fights when you got the 3-cap.
Nope.
You just need to make
Just
them
gotta
last
hold the
long enough.
points.
And we're told, oh, Sakata, what a beautiful, beautiful save from Sakata. All of the raid team is low here. Surely they're going to get a
They
kill
got to get a
this
kill.
time. They
They've got to
lost
get
another
something.
20. ANCQ's going to get turned and he's getting stabbed. Sakata comes in. Another one. This man is healing like an absolute
Meme
god
in trouble
right
on the
now.
other side. He's got to go save
But he's
Meme. Get over there,
look at the
Sakata.
health on everybody. The
So low.
first duty reset should win this. Geminex just trying to still, and there's the first kill onto raid. Bunny team goes down, but it's a trade for Meme. And now ANCQ,
They do.
They're gonna find Alibs. Can they get ANCQ? No, they're not gonna get him, and it's gonna be a fallback because Geminex won't have kill pressure on his own. That's for sure. Rebane might drop here, and we could see start of a comeback, Shozen. I know you like a comeback.
I do like a comeback.
Why is Rebane still alive? That shouldn't be happening, but he is. It's a
They
3
have
cap
gotten
still.
zero
By the way,
caps
they didn't
during all
take
this
a
time.
cap.
Zero
They-
caps. Zero caps. Champion of
Eric's
Brazil
just
was in the
like-
back
Eric's
line
like,
just
oh, you wanted a
finishing
cap,
this off.
did you?
No caps. 20 points
Duty on
going in the other
Rebane?
direction.
It's
Down
GG.
to 19.
It's GG unless they're back cap, and they're not. They're fighting as 5. It's over.
Well,
They won a fight and didn't take a single cap. They got 2 constellation kills and then still got dumpstered.
Well, I have another match where there's another comeback in the works as a Pollinator and the boys. 47, 2 caps worth verse 135.
Yeah,
They're
this one
trying
is
really
done
hard.
and dusted then. Very, very clean. Very, very ruthlessly efficient and murdering them under the tent as well. The raid
hoping that
team.
a Pollinator can stay alive a little bit longer and keep this going. I don't think he's going to be able to. I think he's going to go down here. Jake can't get the heals off. Jake goes down as well. That's the end of this comeback, I imagine. They're going to get the rotation. I still think, nope, never mind. I take that back. Von Lenzi got the cap. 28 to 135 with quite the mountain to climb.
So Trevor, Forsaken, Roka, Trap Zone. I don't know these names. Like, I know a Pollinator, right? I know Aurelia. I know Nick. I know Jake. I know Theus.
Yep.
And they're getting, like, this is another team I don't really know.
They're getting whooped up on.
Just whooping them. Whooping them, Shozen. 12 to 3. They're running the Curse Crossbow. No bow in sight. They're running the Great Hammer as well. The Great Hammer is seeing a little bit of play right now. I mean, I can see why. Having a mobility E is always nice. The only downside of the Great Hammer is if you run into firewalls and purities, it can be a bit annoying. But right now, they're just going to ride out this 3 cap. Aurelia's playing the Claymore as well. Really interesting build. But they're playing it as a double front line. A double front line with the Realm Breaker. Very, very brutal. But they're just getting kited out. And just they're dying slowly to this curse. They have kill opportunities here for the trade. But Nick is going to bleed out. And that's going to be the 4 points that they need to finish the match, Shozen.
I am over on FS Petit, or Petit Phyllis?
Yes,
Petit
FS
Phils?
Petit.
Yeah.
Phils. Luckily, we've seen him enough that I know the name. Looks like Tededby, Tutankhamun, Crimsic are taking a bit of a beating. Ted got me with the one-hand fire with the Astral Aegis as well.
Interesting choice there. That is not what you'd call the meta build.
No, but looking good for them. They're going to not quite grab the 3 cap here. So the Elevate Blue Army Polska team is going to get one more shot at this, max. So these Pyroblasts, that's the second person we've seen using it today. This artillery, they're usually doing like an artillery burning ground pyroblast build, yeah, with the purity. And he's actually like baiting a little bit here. Crimsix used all of his control abilities on this fire. Ted looking for something now. They're going to get Gom. He pops the resist in time. That was very nice from Gome there. Zabroska's going to have to kite back. They do have the 3 cap, so they're just happy to kite here. Just keep dropping fire and kite back. Marine Lepente doing very, very nice onto Tutan, getting a lot of pressure out. But now Tutan has his stacks. The Glace knock up. He does get cleansed. That was a good cleanse from 2. But Fat Nex, in the meantime, he's bleeding. And Marine's just going to find it. Marine's just going to put this one to bed right now. Says, I'm not willing to rest on this one. I'm going to finish you guys off. 2 Tan and a Glaze are in a lot of trouble as well. Here comes the artillery. One more kill's going to do it. And that kill is going to be Mr. Glaze. And this FS Petit fills. I mean, Raid have almost got too many teams, Shozen.
They do have a lot of teams across
like
Raid,
they're probably
Raid.
crossing the points threshold.
Well, they're mixed across 3 different teams.
Well, most of them are Raid 1 and 2, though.
True. Head over to Unusual. He is currently fighting off a comeback from War Gods right now. He's there with
again
MSSJ.
War Gods with a nice looking team of people that I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah. Don't know these guys, and they're doing really well.
Like not as in oh, who the hell are they? But as in like they're not the familiar GVG names that we saw.
They're probably gonna lose this rotation real soon as they're getting pushed back to 10. And I
think this might be the end of the match.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, Beast is actually down, and there could be a trade here. Honestly, War Gods come surging forward with 3, but
that was a big whiff by Yale Bao, but he still gets the kill at the end.
Yeah.
Don't battle loop, man. Get over there and start attacking Unusual.
Oh, that's Yav Kome, I think. That's a very good player for War Gods here.
And you got, Tabidi over there, and
but he's running the one-hand nature, which I like to see. Like, because if there's no curse, the one-hand nature is actually still a very, very good healing item.
And somehow the red team was able to push back 14-14. How did they win that fight? That did not look like it was going to go in their favor early on, but they were able to hold this.
They just got the momentum. They're running double bow as well, like so they can put out a lot. But look at that clap from MSSJ.
Whoa, that could be the end. This could be it. This could be game 3.
Nah, insta double kill.
Whoa.
They can win if they can survive for 30. They could actually win, but they have no healer, and only one of them can die. There's the one.
There's one.
Now it's 30-second hold for 2 people.
And they got to get all the caps.
Yeah, they have to have all 3 caps. It's not
going to happen. It's over. The cap is gone.
And 2 caps will be GG. There's one. And so now it's over. And they might even,
Wow. I'm a little stunned by that one.
That double kill was savage.
Yeah, it was. Like we always say, not enough time to come back. Okay.
We've also
go up and get a double kill right off the rip.
Someone PM me and said they're complaining about matchmaking, Shozen.
What about it?
the Gliss team has met the Cargera team 3 times today in 5v5.
Well,
I mean, it's completely randomized. Score is 2-1 to Cargera, they said.
Hey,
do you
reckon
they'll get a 4th? Do you reckon they'll get a 4th match?
I hope so.
Unusual. Look at this loot. This was a savage match, by the way. 19-10. There was 29 deaths in this GBG. MSSJ had 7 kills. Beast from Forest had 6. Madness.
I think that they're all finishing up now. I'm going through them, and most of the ones I'm seeing are all finished.
And the level 1, 2, and 3s are all going to grind to a halt here. Our second pole hammer switch.
Right.
The 5-1 kind of gives it away, and he's against Rafikan, by the way. So we did get the Rafikan
well, there we go.
matchup.
It's weird how that happens so often. It's almost
these
like
boys wanted to be on AlbionTV, and they're on AlbionTV.
They're gonna be on AlbionTV. Good luck, guys.
No, yeah, there you go. Last second pole hammer switch, trying to bait off the Merc Hoods. Only 1 Merc Hood on the bow, so it's a Merc Hood bow versus. They're changing a lot of weapons here. The raid guys at the end, and Elbarina goes round the back to contest the cap. The dive save from Durenton. Some interesting strategies. But they have this Royal Jacket Arcane. Like, so if they could shut down this bow with the Merc Hood, they could do some crazy work here. Fatality. Gonna get slammed. They're stacking up. Oh, they're stacking up for the stun. In comes a nice Arcane Orb. And this is, again, this is a team playing for value, right? They've got the bleeds, the curse, and the arcane. Unfortunately, they're against one of the most explosive teams that we have in the game right now.
A brutal team.
And, you know, to win a value match, to win with a value comp, the fight needs to go on a little bit. Oh, Elb manages to blink out. His healer's going to die as well.
Are they going to give Prince of Death? No, he's going to get out of there. Wow. These guys are just
can't
so
win
brutal.
Mirror, Amigo Arcane. Wow, these guys are getting up in the trash talk. They haven't been in the game that long, but they've definitely joined the ranks of Say Chat trolling mid GVG.
A lot of them have been in the game for a while. The thing is they didn't play together. Some of them are new. Some of them have been a while, like free to play. We have one guy from Release in that team, but they just started playing together about 3 months ago now. And not even there, like 2 months and a week.
Now they're going to get bullied on the 3. It gets played wide against the bow. I mean, they just need to be purging this bow. This is the thing. Like, Dr. Liberal is the wrong side. Prince of Death actually goes in, tries to do it with the Fiend's Cowl, but Fatality rolled the Purge. So the Purge is gone, and he still had his Quiver up. So that was really nice from him. And Dr. Liberal's like, he's fighting his own battle. He's trying to stop the pump fire. Of course, the firewall is going to be completely negated there. The Valor doing a lot of damage, and this is much, much better from the raid team. They might get totally Carl, though. Carl trying to... Oh, he's kiting around Chillite. That's a good save coming in, but look at this. The Cultist Sandals as well, negating a ton of the healing. Some people are about to go down. Renton gets off his leap, but he misses his teammates. They have about 3 seconds to get some trades, but they're not going to get it. And 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be 4. I was going to say, they need Chillite with some more Say Chat spam.
He's learning. He's learning. It's, This is the way you participate with the other team.
This is the way.
Yeah.
They're going to try it again.
I hope they do. I hope they come out again.
No, but I mean the same comp. They're not going to switch it up off the Arcane. They are sticking with it right now. Got that face breaker as well.
I'm also
Not
watching
sure
the
about the Royal
Geminex team on the
Jacket,
other
honestly.
end, and they've actually put in a worse stomp on the other team at 146 to 77. So could be worse.
Okay. Right, so it looks like opening onto Fatality. Oh, early use of the Cultist Sandals, really giving the game away. That's Uzbek's prompt to pop his Purity, leap in, and start causing problems. Chillite coming back. He is on fire, and not the good kind of on fire, the literal I am burning to death on fire. Luckily, it's going to get under control as ATAC returns the pressure into Dr. Liberal. Fatality duking it out with Kyle. Liberal goes low. Durenton gets another save, but now the Judy is gone. The Cultist comes out again, and they're just tunneling Fatality, but Uzbek is just free healing. You can't just leave a Holy to spam heals 24/7. And Bernard, whatever he's called, he's dead.
Guy.
Whatever his name is, he's dead. Dr. Liberal getting drilled by the bow. They might find a trade onto Rafik. And
I don't think they're going to be able to. The pressure's coming on harder and
Rafi's
harder.
just chilling, but there's Uzbek with the save. Leap should be off cooldown. There it goes onto Rafi. Kyle's now out of energy. Dr. Liberal fighting it out. Like, he's fighting as if he still has caps. Those energy shocks
are fighting hard. They're fighting hard. They're trying.
The energy shocks are actually doing a surprising amount of damage here. And he gets to spam them. And he's really, really annoying this fire with them. But ATAC finding the space to dodge now.
Yep.
The orb. He's got the orb as well, so he can cancel the Druid robe when he tries to charge it up.
Dr. Lib in trouble up over the top. He's getting pounded on top.
Something here. Fatality's going to bleed
now
out.
They did. Yeah, they took the turn.
Kyle Rafikon actually goes, and now Fatality's going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's done.
And this could be the start of some sort of comeback.
Nice heals
Uzbek
by
with another
Uzbek.
save, but I think they're actually just prolonging it here. And we're getting to the stage where the
It's fine.
respawns
They
are a
just
bit
prolonged
longer.
the perfect time. They just prolonged it to get the 20 cap. They got the 20 cap, which they needed, and
But
now
Uzbek's
they're just
gonna
running
die
back.
really late into this fight.
Yeah,
ATAC
true.
goes, and it's a four-man wipe there. A 4-man wipe, which means most of the 8 kills and the loot so far. If anything got looted, it would have also been dropped. And that, that's what happens when the fight lasts too long. This team will win. This team will eventually win.
We've talked about it a lot, that the Rafikon team doesn't pull out really well. Like, they tend to stay in the fights a little bit longer than they should, and sometimes that works out really well for them, and they're able to turn a fight.
Well,
We've seen them
they
turn
were
a fight
winning.
with
They
two
were
players.
They were
We've seen them
5 versus
turn it with
4.
two.
They were
Right.
fine to stay, but they just ended up getting rolled over.
Mm-hmm. All right, and
This
here
time.
we come for another engagement. Finally, the blue team from Raid here has advantage. All
And
three
now
caps are
they're
in their
looking to
favor.
bully,
They got the
aren't
cap.
they? Oh, and hang on. After trolling the arcane, they're gonna bring it out.
Yeah, well, that's what they were doing. They were saying we can beat you in mirror match. We'll bring out Arcane.
Uzbek goes for the leap in. They're going to use the Dawn song as well because there's no bow. I really like this choice.
It's a good choice.
And obviously they're switching off the bow on Fatality because he's not able to play against the Arcane. So that's a really good swap for them. But ATAC is getting anti-healed into oblivion. The stuns lasted ages. The Rent and Silence going to leap. Nice wall, but the Valor counters the wall in the meantime. Oh, Dr. Liberal
Big
goes
whiff.
for the skill shot. He didn't whiff. He actually tried to predict the movement of ATAC, and he nearly got it spot on.
Okay.
Uzbek stunned out of this, though. The Infernal goes on to Elbrand. Oh, that timing. Prince of Death, that Judy leap timing was perfect. The communication on these guys, very nice. The Raven on them, very not
Now
nice.
the
As
Death's Cup
Elbarina
here.
goes down. Dr.
Oh,
Liberal
no.
goes down. Totally Carl. The healer, Durenton, is going to die, I think.
Yeah.
He does have the arcane on him. Prince of Death with a lovely
This is going
stun.
to be a full wipe here. They're all dead.
It's going to be painful. Whatever happens, it's going to be painful.
Totally, Kyle should just run. He's going to be the one person to survive here. Just
mean,
run.
These guys if he'd have hit that stun, they actually would have survived a bit longer. Durenton is still alive. Prince of Death does go down. Durenton goes down on the timing for the 3 cap as well.
Yeah, they're going to get the 3 cap, and it's going to be game.
Done and dusted. Done and dusted. Where are we going then?
Well, give me a moment. I was too into that match, and the match I was watching on the other side is already over.
Oh, I just got logged out.
Oh, we'll give you a few moments then.
Yeah, jump to another match, and I'll try and log back in.
Well, I'm not sure we're going to have many. There's only 2 going, and one of them is the one we're watching. Let's see what we got.
I cannot get back in.
Gomi.
There we go. I'm in now.
Gomi and Dr. Mac here.
Oh no, I'm bouncing everywhere.
FS Pet It Fills is your tank.
Right, hopefully I can get in this time. Oh, I didn't even spell stalk right. Brilliant. Well done. Well done,
Okay.
Lee.
I expect it now. It's all right.
Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, the comeback from Mint, Bronx, Yabem. Gonna have to be a comeback for Phils and the gang here. The one-handed fire. Let's see what everyone's using. Zabroska's having his own fight with Zio. Guess my name. Armor Pierce goes out onto Bronx. Mint. Here comes the artillery from Gom. So Gom's running the artillery build. Again, I actually prefer this. I think if they pop out a Valor armor, then you run the artillery build, in my opinion. So you need to bring both fire builds. Pyroblast goes into the Judy. Bit of a misplay there. Going to take it out. Zabroska trying to get something done, but taking a lot of choke point pressure. The stun goes out onto Yabem. Marine Lepente, whatever. He's getting, that value. 3-man axe, and then the Holy leaps in to give some more axe value. They've got about a minute and a half to make something happen. And getting stunned on the choke. Gomi getting an absolute beatdown. Guess my name, though. Look at his energy. He is starting to run out of energy. And he has no Limhurst cape, no Scholar's Cowl. If Gomi is almost out of energy as well. And
done.
he has no Limhurst. He does. He actually has a Limhurst, but it's not up yet.
Nope.
If they actually see the energy situation and play on this, Mint, that's a good
Mint
stun.
in trouble here.
Really nice timing on the healer control, but Gomi
2 points
gets
left.
a little bit cheeky.
And that's it,
There's
game.
the one. Yeah, there's the kill into the cap, and the Raid boys get taken out by Last Warn. 9-3 in kills as well. They're very convincing for those guys.
Nicely done here. Well,
The 8-1 coming out.
that is the end of our matches for today. I do want to address something in chat. Zynorax too. No, we're trying to watch some of the best teams in the game. We can see who's matched up against each other. We give a vote at the beginning of the show to see which teams we're going to watch, and the viewers themselves vote on who we watch most of the time. and this is actually the highest level crystal that we have going on this week. So that's what we were watching. Not all the matches are between the top teams, not 1 versus 3 or 2 versus 5 all the time, but we try to get in as many top level matches as we can.
Anybody who's playing the highest level match in a time slot has the chance to be on. And of course, you can always save up your points, then vote for your team, as we saw.
Just like we saw. And
unfortunately,
they tried
the match
real hard.
didn't go their way, but they got in there.
But they got on the TV. And they did well. So they had a really hard team to go up against. Nobody likes playing against that team.
I really like these arcane switches, though. It's really interesting to see this kind of arcane meta evolving with the bow plays, because you cannot play Merkhood bow against one-hand arcane. You have just no uptime. All right, well, on that note, guys, thank you for watching tonight's Crystal League action for both 20v20 and 5v5. We will be back tomorrow here on Albion TV. There'll be a ZVZ show in the evening, and followed by level 8 Crystal Leagues. The second level 8s of the season?
Yeah.
Second level 8s of the season. So the first chance for teams to have be fully qualified for the off-season tournament. We'll try and get all the details on who is potentially qualifying ready for tomorrow. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the evening. That is the end of tonight's entertainment, though. For now. Oh,
I just got one more announcement.
Okay.
We do have an interview as well tomorrow.
Oh, with
Slaya Hata of the Lonely Men.
What a great name.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, and on that note,
Hater.
Huh?
Slayer Hater. What a great name. All right, guys.
I thought you were talking about the Lonely Men. I was like, oh.
No, that name. Good.
Right.
I like the Lonely Men. Decent guild. All right, boys. Thank you guys all for watching Albion TV tonight. We'll see you tomorrow then for all of the content, interviews, ZVZs, high-level GVGs, and more. Stay classy, Albion.
It's over there.